This is exactly why the American Constitution has such a...
He keeps
Like,
jumping out.
it's practically impossible to get convicted for treason in the United States, precisely because the founding fathers were just like, England has used this entire treason thing way too goddamn much for way too many political purposes. So it's gonna be just like this very narrow definition. If you didn't do exactly this, you're gonna have to find something else to convict this cat of.
I like Ramsey Crow.
He seems nice.
That dude's chest hair is to be envied.
And he's actually got a good mustache and an enviable mullet. I mean, come on, what's not to like about this obvious sleazebag?
Well, the mullet.
Yeah, it's just like even the guy, even Kurt's commanding officer is like, I don't really think this is going to be like legitimate.
If you put your life on the line enough, you might be pardoned.
There aren't any military records of your mission. There's no military records.
Well, yeah, they want to send them to do
criminals.
You have not seen anything yet. I like how Kurt is already getting ready.
Recognizes my achievements, I can be transferred. Okay then.
Never actually seen that happen. I swear to God.
Well, at least Kurt's taking this in stride.
I mean,
right.
what option does he have? If he tries to run, he'll be killed by firing squad.
So nobody knows. Just.
The nameless camp.
Is he really an officer? Yeah, he's just an officer who is in a position to never give a crap about anything.
Yeah, like, it's basically, they've said, alright, look, you're in charge of this meat grinder. Occasionally we're going to send people here, and you just turn it occasionally, and out comes, like, maybe victory and sausage.
The sausage is the important part, the victory is incidental.
Please don't get to know the people that we're feeding into the machine.
So I reacted by instinct. My instinct is to stab dudes in the fucking throat. I don't think it's an enemy. Some of the art here is a little bit tone deaf. Yeah, penal legions were absolutely a thing. There were penal legions all over World War II on both the Axis and Allies sides. I'm not even remotely objecting to that.
I explained his case. I'm sorry, that's my favorite, favorite piece of dialogue.
That is,
you know, most other people would just use the transition of like fade to black and then back in again to explain that, and so that's the story. And it's like, wow, that's a really long story.
I imagine that they took.
I do appreciate specifics.
Torment.
Oh, so I want to point out one quick thing. So if Kurt, obviously Riella and Imka are the other two main characters. Kurt is number 7, Riella is 13, and Imka is 1, so it adds up to the blackjack, so just a little touch.
That is pretty cool.
Also, Riella being 13 is also very important. It's more than just a blackjack thing. Imka is actually number 1, and Riella is fucking horrible about it.
I still love poor Kurt. He's just like, okay, I've been tried for treason, I'm in a death squad. Oh, okay, I'm in charge, I guess. Alright.
Oh, Gusurg here, the guy talking to Kurt is Gusurg, and Imka are both Darksons, just to get that out of the way.
You can tell that by looking at the color of their hair.
Look, I didn't have faith in you for that moment. That's why I decided to say it.
Fair, you're not entirely wrong about that. Particularly now that I've been drinking.
Someone Google Ramsey Bolton, because I don't know who that is.
Ramsey Bolton?
Yeah.
I'll Google that. Hang on a sec.
I will say, as cool as penal legions are, World War II had the best unit. And like again, I go back to Tobruk, and that was the Black Corps. They were. I talked about this in the Call of Duty Let's Play, but it was entirely made up of Maoris. And, they're the reason why Rommel's siege of Tobruk was broken the first time.
Those guys owned. Also, Ramsay Bolton is from Game of Thrones. And that's all the more I'll say about it. Because I don't want to interrupt Robo by talking about badass Anzac legions anymore.
Badass what?
They basically just the Black Corps. They send in an entire unit, whatever you want to call it, made up entirely of Maoris, and apparently the Italians acquitted themselves quite well because for the first time they felt like they were all going to die horribly and actually fought hard. Like for a retreat, of course, because you don't stand and fight. Like you don't stand and fight the Maoris. You don't. It's a general rule of thumb. Don't do it.
That's
like
they're
twice your size, and they you go to fight them, they love that. Don't do it. Just don't. The English learned a very harsh lesson involving the Maoris and getting into a fight with them.
Oh, I love this movie.
That's why they had a very favorable treaty towards they gave the Maoris a lot of very important say in how the country of New Zealand was run.
I wonder if Glenn Cook was inspired by those cats at all for the Black Company, because now that you mention it, I completely I hadn't made the connection until just now, but like their military record is actually not entirely unlike the Black Company's record in Book 1, where it's being written by their field surgeon Croker. I mean, one of the major differences is that the Black Company is a company without a country, right? You know, it's made up of a bunch of cats who have given up on their like all of their connections, all of their friends, all of their family, their country allegiances to only be loyal to the company, and the company gets hired by the highest bidder, basically. Which, you know, in terms of the Maoris, has a couple of similarities in that prior to the peace agreements, they didn't have a whole lot of say in anything, but they fought like demons and therefore got say in things. Excuse me. How in the hell do I get more fluent about these things the more I drink?
Because it's you.
Is he eating jelly beans angrily?
It's what he does when he gets pissed off and needs to cool his head. He eats candy. He carries a jar of candy all the time.
He's not just eating candy, he's assassinating those candy with his teeth.
Because his squad basically abandoned him, and he's trying to get this shit done, and he's a consummate professional.
God bless that cat if you ever What
was it? What did you say?
I said God bless that cat if he ever gets diabetes.
Oh, he won't. It's anime, you don't get diabetes in anime.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happens in anime unless you're blown up.
The only time like bad chronic illnesses of any kind happen is when it's relevant to the plot and you're bedridden for it, and it's usually like the entire story around that.
Wouldn't you flee in the direction of your allies?
God, Kurt really does own. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, no, look, I wasn't sure what to think about it, but when he basically just went, okay, I'm really fucking bad, jelly bean, I'm just like, alright. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
potentials, I know how that works.
This man is impressive as fuck.
I mean, I can get behind that.
Light tank lancers, oh boy. Wait, all enemy, alright, well, we're gonna see some explosions.
Hey, can I see what the potential likes cooking does, by the way?
Oh, I showed you that a long time ago, you didn't pay attention.
No, I didn't, and I'm paying attention now, so
when he crouches, it increases his defense. Alright, Gusurga's in a tank, so the tank only costs 1 point now. Thank fucking God. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that says in Japanese, so don't ask me.
What?
Three
Which one are
turns.
you looking at?
The tank.
4C?
The tank.
Yeah, it's got its own custom name, which is why it's in Japanese.
Nemuresu. I don't know those kanji, but the kana is pronounced Nemuresu.
Obviously.
Oh, so it's just basically the nameless tank.
Yeah, that's basically that was, but that was. Yeah, excuse me. That's what I would guess. I would guess that would be the nameless
What will
tank.
we learn in this verse?
Or its name just literally translates to the nameless or something stupid.
Everybody's
like that.
all over the
Sure.
place because nobody listened to Kurt and he's pissed.
What will relying on these forces accomplish?
The opening, like the very first dialogue spoken before the mission actually begins, is just random.
Christ, why can I still read this stuff? It's been like 10 years since I formally studied Japanese.
Hey, some things don't leave you.
Yeah, I mean, it sticks in there. I should really get on the Duolingo curriculum for Japanese. They just released it, and apparently it takes you all the way to the first level proficiency test. I mean, I probably already know 3/4 of it. Even the 1/4 I don't know is various kanji.
Okay, so number 1 is like apathetically tsundere. Alrighty.
This squad.
This fucking squad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I remember
I'm
this. Oh, here,
actually
look at this right here. There is a yellow square on this side. There's right here. If we had an armored tech available, we could repair this bridge and be a extra route through the map.
Oh, that's interesting.
So when you see those, that's where you need an armored tech to go do a thing.
You don't have.
God, I like this music.
I actually have the stream muted, so I don't hear myself twice. Hang on, let me.
This is my favorite combat theme.
I think Naren's right, really. I don't think anyone actually thinks he's done anything wrong. I'm pretty sure everyone just thinks some idiot with a tree on his hat fucking, like, rubbed him the wrong way or something.
It's actually, I think it would be an interesting question as to how often exactly dudes on the wrong side of nobles got fucked in Gallia.
A lot.
I mean,
It's
like,
probably like half the legion of the main.
I mean, are we like actually sure about this, or are we or like what's the precedent we have for that? I guess is the question I want to ask.
Let's make some really big assumptions.
Yeah. Let's not forget, like, every single, like, noble leader we've met seems to be corrupt in some way.
Well,
except for
for the
Farad.
princess
And, like, Farad's
herself.
the leader of the militia, and she's the only competent one.
Is she a noble though?
No.
I didn't think
So
so.
I say she's the leader of the militia, so she's not even really a noble. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's time to...
The princess herself was okay. The princess herself was cool.
Yeah, I mean, she was technically not even a noble anyway.
Well, I mean, strictly speaking, I guess. I mean, is it a thing that Darksons can't be nobles?
I'm not paying attention. I'm actually concentrating, so don't mind me.
That's fine. I mean, I'm asking important questions here. I'm like Rush Limbaugh, except the questions I'm asking are actually important.
Yo, got your camp, asshole!
Watch out for landmines. Landmines are bad.
Yeah, don't set
Landmines
landmines.
are bad. Okay.
Don't let anybody through. Nice hair.
That chick's hair is out of control.
It's like she's
Well,
on a
it's
halfway
pretty
to
obvious why that is. At one point.
I dated a woman with hair like that once, and it was incredibly awesome to be out with her. But you know, it was really funny in private. The only thing she did was bitch about how much time it took to keep her hair looking that way. I was like, well, why don't you just not do it then? That was like inconceivable to her. Absolutely incredible.
I don't care if he takes that shit.
Oh Christ! Did I just drink the last of my beer? Fuck!
That's what you're worried about right now.
Yes, actually.
Ha, light tank. Oh wait, the main cannon. The actual main cannon with all the shells and such is not infinite in this game to make up for the fact it costs 1 point, and also because there's a lot of different weapons you can start using.
And I presume they refill one shell per turn, somewhat similarly to what they did in VC1.
Probably. I haven't played in a long time.
Never actually played this game before, guys.
The objective is to kill every enemy unit, so I don't care if they capture something back. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, Shay, I actually have some whiskey that I could break into, but gosh, I actually don't like that whiskey that much. It's too syrupy for me. What the absolute hell? Excuse me just a moment. Chip is howling at the moon, I think.
Tank, Ragnite.
Yeah, I can very faintly hear him now that you've mentioned it. Good dog.
I have 3 turns. I think we can do this. Still saving it. 20 turns. He's an asshole. Hurt's a bit wounded, but I think he'll manage.
I'm enjoying reading the chat's discussion about why they would allow trade to delete the penal legion.
Well, Gallia is pretty much half taken over by Imperials at this point in time.
So. Yeah,
Alright,
can't be
cool.
chooses.
So, okay.
I almost stepped on a mine.
But you didn't, and that's the important part. And apparently he was, there's a fire truck that was going to someplace nearby, and he was howling at the fire truck.
Which is
something
something
I know that he does. He does howl at emergency
Well,
vehicles.
you know how Lancers are with their aim in this game when they first start off? You know,
I actually don't?
Bad?
Okay. I mean, now you've told me.
It's weird to start her off as a Lancer, too, for some reason, but whatever. Well, wait, that's because
so,
we don't have fencers here.
Her gun. It is so amazingly silly.
The thing that really gets me is that grip. That grip looks just outrageously uncomfortable.
Malnutrition!
Okay, then!
The look on her face! Malnutrition came up too.
I just love how you fucking laugh about all that shit.
You gotta eat!
Look, I know, war is hell, but that is hilarious.
Poor girl.
Well, the thing is, it really speaks volumes about what her lifestyle is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is she, a stress master or something? Like,
that she doesn't give a shit about anyone. She's fucking antisocial and doesn't eat anything. Yeah.
She's just
so her reason for not eating is because she has social anxiety. Is that what I'm hearing?
Something like that, I suppose.
Jesus Mary. Dude. Oh, cool. Yeah, teamwork right there. That kind of owned. I'm a big fan of that.
Actually, hold on. I better run back. Oh shit, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I'm only half following what's on the screen, but it looks like you're.
There's no permadeath in this game, so you don't have to worry about anybody really going down. I'll just kill everybody on the next turn. It doesn't matter. I realized I should have just run back. I should have ran back and just team attacked this guy. I'm not used to doing that shit though, as you can tell. Because team attacks never came. Well, they were never useful in the first game either. That's the issue.
Okay.
Wow, that scout just completely whiffed it against Kurt.
It's just like, really, dude? Really?
Come on, man. You're better than that.
I think that was a war crime right there.
I'm still laughing about malnutrition. Look on her phone.
Well, we'll see it a lot more. Don't worry.
That was pretty incredible. Like seriously, all that makes me want to do is cook for that girl, and I'm actually a decent cook, so.
Don't worry, Kurt will take care of that. Fuck off.
You're gonna
dude.
win over basically the angry animal of the squad.
Fuck that! I'm just gonna beat the girl. Maybe she'll chill out a little bit.
Give her a bowl.
Oh, she won't chill out for a long time. You better get settled, my man.
Yeah, this is an issue that's gonna be Quibbler.
Well, it's obvious how he is.
Yeah, I know, but it's just so funny.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's inappropriate. I'm saying it's hilarious.
I'm in love with these character traits.
Yes, seriously.
It's like, oh fuck, I forgot to eat today. Oh fuck, I can't stand the argument
Operation
about
complete.
enemy soldier. The details on this dumb shit. There we go. We win the mission.
Yay! Mission complete.
Oh man,
Done my chest hack.
it's really blowing me away how bad all these guns are to start with.
It's like, we won? Oh, okay then. Yeah, it's like, duh.
まさかここまでうまくいくとは。セブン、お前は一体何？
反逆罪を犯した懲罰対象者だ
yeah.
とでも
Now
言え
you
ばいいのか
fucked up.
君が怒るのも無理はない。
Now
これに
you
関しては
fucked
俺が
up.
悪い。
Wait, no.
すまなかった。
どういうことだ
俺は君に隊長の座を押し付けようとした。
They're gonna find out who he is and gonna be like,
こんな
okay.
部隊の隊長なんか誰もやりたがらないからな。
それはわかる
一つだけ教えてくれ。なぜ君はたった4人でも戦おうと思ったんだ。
No, let's be
逆に聞いてもいいか？
everyone here is a shitty slacker.
なぜ戦おうと思わないんだ
I noticed that.
What are you talking about?
どうして最高の結果を求めようとしない
I'm reading the dialogue, dude.
何が生まれるんだ
Oh, you're talking about when no one wanted to lead. I noticed that. All right, yeah.
目
Right.
の前
He
に
is
ある
very
問題を
aware,
自分が
yes.
どう解決していくかそれを追求したくないのか
It's like,
逃げた先にもっといい答
okay,
え
it's
があ
like,
るのか
don't you guys know how to win? Like,
Naito.
come on, guys.
Yeah, you run in and shoot things, except that's not as easy in this game as it was in the last one.
You decided to just ignore the problem and hope it goes away. That's what like half of the world does, Holmes. It's not
Yeah,
really
but
そういうやつ
surprising.
なのか。
俺
Kurt's
は
here, he's up for
おかしいのか？
treason. He's gonna like
Yeah.
win his way to getting out of
おかしいのは君じゃない。
this bullshit.
セブン、
I wonder if he
やはり君が隊
realizes
長に
that's
ふさわしい。
literally not possible.
俺は君の指揮で戦いたい。
Do you find me
改めて。
strange?
俺は
Yes.
No, not at all.
名前はグスルグだ。
That means yes.
よろしくな。
名前を
Although, you know,
Nameless
leading
では
the squad to
ナンバー
a
で
to a
互いを
victory
故障す
the
る
way he
規
did
則ではそうなっているが、
does
自分が
quite
認
win
め
the
た相手
war.
には名前を。それがネームレスの流儀だ。覚えておくといい。
わかったクルト・アービングだよろしく頼むグス
Well, there you go.
It's a
Signs of
sign of
respect.
respect.
どうしたサーティン
いえ、指揮見事でした。すみません。
彼女はナンバーで呼んだまだ俺を認めていないということか
How are feet? How are boots making
Does it
this
really
up?
レ
matter?
ースはまた無視
Does
か
it really matter?
この
Yes,
舞
it
台
does.
に抱える問題は
No,
だ
it
が俺は
doesn't.
It matters to me and it matters to him.
結果を
And
出して
then,
正
and
規
then
軍に
fucking
戻
number
る
one walks off to eat flowers because he
他の
doesn't
道は
have
ね
anything to eat.
しかし指示通り出
He's
撃し
like,
ない
you
隊員
just
がい
hear
る
in the
とは
background she's chasing
元の
like
隊では
someone's
考え
dog
られない
around.
どうにかしなければこの先戦っていくのは難しい
よう、ネームレス行きとは
You
落ちぶれた
blatantly
もんだ
disobey
な。
my orders.
Oh, there's gonna be more like FMV cutscenes. Not exactly
Kimi wa-
FMV, but you know what I mean. I'll let you know when they come up so you can shut up.
わざわ
I
ざ
think one
俺
is
たちの
coming
た
up
めに
too.
ご苦
Oh
労だっ
boy,
た。
here we go.
君た
See,
ちの
here's
ため
the
にとい
thing.
う
If
の
you
は
want me to shut up,
Do
you
you
need
mean-
to ask politely for once.
That's never gonna
帝
happen.
国
I'm
軍
sorry.
の部隊を全滅させたお前たち
The
の
the
戦
extent
果
of my
は
politeness is apologizing for my
俺
impoliteness.
たち正規
Why
軍
is
の
the
ものと
beer
して公
gone?
表されるってことさ。当然だろ。正規軍が活躍すれば
You know why it's
軍の士気
gone?
も上がるから
Elves.
な。
That's why.
Fuck!
And here
せい
comes
ぜ
the
い
horrible
頑張れ
truth.
よ。捨て駒。
戦いにおいて
Everything they
捨て
do,
駒などというものは
they
ない
must,
そ
like
んな
they
ものは
must do.
戦
The
力不
regular
足の
army
ガリ
gets
ア
the
軍にあ
props
っては
for.
ならない
Oh, hey, weren't you like our buddy
君には
like
他
5
人を
minutes
捨て
ago?
駒呼ばわり
Wow,
する前
we're-
に やるべきことがあるはず
I
だ。
like how both his eyebrows and the bags under his eyes like point directly towards his
cutscene, I think.
nose.
Cutscene.
But before you think about your sure.
God damn.
この七種のネームレスが
That's quite a hook. Surprised Kurt came away with that with only a bruise.
Well, he is a shock trooper.
I don't know. That seems like the sort of hook that should have either broken something in that guy's fist or Kurt's face. One of the two.
Or both.
Or both. You're not wrong.
Well, he's currently nursing a concussion in the house.
俺はクルト・アービングだ。必ず名前を取り戻す。必ずだ。